Hey guys, this is Rob Goebel, also known as Archery Rob. I'm practicing another self-sufficient gardening video here, and remember, you're only as free as your food supply. So if you're practicing prepping or whatever, you will only last as long as you can grow food for yourself. And if you just store food and don't have a way of reproducing it, if really come to shove, you'll run out of food. So this is all about self-sufficiency. So on to the video. All right, guys. Hey, welcome back. Today we're processing corn. I got a fair amount of Hickory King White corn. They're going to be used for making hominy, grits, and masa flour. Don't know exactly how I'm going to run all of it yet, but I'm going to cover through what I built for this box and how it's going to process it. Let me show you in a second. All right, so this is my box. It's there's a 2x12 secured there. I got 12-inch walls standing up on it. Across, it's probably about, I think it's a 32-inch length. This is an old breakdown sawhorse that I had used with a 2x4 for hanging targets. That since I went to a different target, and this will break down. I got a 45-degree cut on it, and instead of making an end for the box, there's just a 2x2 down there to secure it all up. And then I made this little chute, and you can see the chute's 45 degrees. Lock them in here, and then I will just put a tub underneath of it, and it'll be slid out of there by hand as it fills up. I think I'm probably going to need at least 15-20 pounds in there before I have to push it out, but then I won't have to dig it out. It'll just slide into the tub to be processed. And then this little Black Hawk, I got a fairly good deal on. You can see right there, it is cracked. I just noticed it after I had been running it, and I will just take that apart, take that bolt out, and weld it back up, grind it, repaint it, and it'll be good as new again. So I'm gonna run this thing here a little bit and see how it runs. All right, so I'm gonna try this out with some small ears, some big ears, and see how it works. And it spits the ear out. I see right here it moves a little bit. It's kind of pinching me. I think that's mainly because it's broken. A couple loose here on it. A couple loose kernels. So we're using that little hand. A couple pieces drop out, and it seems to work pretty good. Only a couple of kernels left on there I can knock off by hand with one bad one. But worst case, it's going in the compost pile. The chickens will take care of it. Hey, one fell out, one in there. That's a nice ear. Went pretty good. Only a couple. But for the most part, I mean, this is a great labor-saving device. Shot one up. I'll have to pick those up. We'll have a couple on the floor. But that shot them straight up. I don't think the height of the box would have mattered. Has a little here. Got most of it. Big end not working. sometimes it needs a little shove. Got most of them, so you can I can talk to the camera, so you can see that it works pretty good. It's empty and it's you can see some of the bad airs and junk here pretty easy. So I'll keep working on the rest of this and see how it turns out. All right, so here's the finishing up. You can see there's a little bit of corn on the floor. There's the bucket. That's a 15-gallon bucket. It's almost 3/4 full. And then there is like a bunch of corn that I ran through. And I really like this chute as it runs through it. And here's what I can do is I can go through, and it's hard to see here without me putting it in the vise, but I can rake this through here down into the bucket. And then I can go through and look at all the corn pretty easy. And then find some, like here's some junk that's got the corn cob on it. Probably some crappy end. And then I can clean all through it. So, hey. Well, hopefully maybe somebody found this of interest, and I hope the corn sheller works for y'all. This is my idea of prepping. It's part prepping, part you need whole foods that I can grow myself, be self-sufficient. So I'd rather eat beans grown from home and hominy, make my own homemade baked beans, cook all this stuff. That's kind of one thing I'll be experimenting with is crock pots, and using crock pots in the morning, starting it up, making beans for the week or whatever, making hominy for a couple days for a week. I'm gonna have to nixtamalize it and then maybe let it dry, or maybe can some of it, or let it, once it's dry, then I can play around with taking and putting it in the crock pot in the morning with a little bit of heat, and hopefully it can cook for 8-10 hours and be hominy when it comes back. So we'll see how that works. Hey, y'all enjoy. Okay, so I was wrong. I found a bunch of corn on top of my workbench, so it's darn near all the way up to here. This thing's almost full. And I would consider this, it looks a little bad. I would consider this a bad year, considering that like a huge thunderstorm came in and knocked down all my corn. I'm absolutely terribly pleased with this. I don't know how I'm gonna eat all this. I think I'm gonna have to feed some to the chickens. Hey, so I'm not sure I covered this fully in my video, but the stand of corn I grew with the Hickory King White was probably 80 foot long, 50 foot wide, with a little bit of loss in one area for the raspberries my neighbor has. And the turbulent storm knocked the crap out of it. I am absolutely amazed at some of the corn ears I got. I had some corn ears that were 15 to 18 inches long, and it just thoroughly produced. I had monstrous ears. I can't say how happy I am with this. It just I can't imagine this grows next year and doesn't fall down. I'm gonna have more corn than I know what to do with. Okay, now here's all of my corn, including the inside that I had already before, which was only a little bit in this one. Now it's all sitting in here underneath the ceiling fan on low. Circulate the air and dry it out. Wood stove over there will be kicking soon. Adding to the taking the humidity out and drying it out. And then I just come in and go like this with two hands and stir it from the bottom up and let it dry, because corn is notoriously for mildew, so you want to make sure you get it good and dry. Okay, so I hope y'all enjoy.